Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the NFL's most valuable player from 2015. It's Cam Newton.
There are a number of great quarterbacks in the NFL, but I have to believe that the prototype in terms of look has to be Cam Newton. That stature and frame, almost breathtaking when you see him in person. And now he's starting to put it all together with consistency in his game, throwing, running, leading.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Stewart. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
On 2nd down, they run with Stewart. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to win through things.
A big play there on the catch and run. The play clock's running down. Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Ingram looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram looking for an opening. Not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They're running. Ingram. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive, no matter what.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold.
Gano out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Now Breeze on the bootleg. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 69 yards. And the Saints are able to strike. On third down, that's Ingram. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. He lets it, and that's caught inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. A play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Mark Ingram unable to get. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup, as we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Panthers are happy to be sitting in the locker room with the lead. The Saints won't panic either. They know they just need to take it one play at a time. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. About halfway through the second quarter, here a throw deep down the field is caught, and it ends up working for a touchdown. Now 1st and 10, Drew Brees would squeeze the pass in here. And he ends up at the 29-yard line before he stopped on the play.
All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Star Latulele in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Brees gives it up to Ingram. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. There goes Mark Ingram. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram, 72 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a... Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. And a 20th carry now for Ingram. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Brees hands to Ingram. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They fake the give. Here's Brees. He uncorks it for Snead. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They were making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Time running out here. And look at this. It's a fake. It'll be a loss of 15 on the play.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, nice move in midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit and hold it until the evening. It's almost like a Broadway premiere. Got to wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright lights. And boy, has he harnessed himself really well, and now he's unleashing it on the opponents.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Kamara. Wasn't a ton of space, but a great move. He's able to work it to the 20-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. And we're back now in Charlotte. The Saints on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Breeze. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a second.
There goes Jonathan Stewart. The 40, 30, 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A great run that time by Stewart. 73 yards. Another run, this time McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The busy night continuing for Stewart. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Sean Weatherspoon with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And some space here. Ted Ginn's gonna go. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn with what will be called a 107-yard return. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. Breeze now. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
That's caught inside the 20. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Newton gives off to Stewart. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now it's Newton. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it, no one got it. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. Now Newton. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that changes everything here in OT. And we've got free football, 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Not laying back defensively. They blitzed right there first play in OT.
The game's changed a bit, hasn't it? I'm telling you, when we were kids, most of the time you'd lay back, not necessarily prevent defense, but you want everything in front of you and hope that the offense made a mistake. Now people aren't counting on that. They're going after them with being aggressive. Of course, if they pick up your blitz, it could be a big play for the offense.
Now Breeze. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in.
And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.